Hi guys, I'm Michelle Bono. First of all, I just want to say thank you very much for this opportunity. So I grew up and still live in Somers, Connecticut. I actually grew up in a French-Canadian household, so French was my first language. So I'm fortunate enough to be bilingual, which has actually proven to be pretty helpful a couple of times in my 15-year career here in real estate. I have two amazing children. My daughter Melanie is 22 years old. She just graduated from Stonehill College with a double major in marketing and graphic design. And my son Jason is 19 years old, and he just got his real estate license in December, right before the holidays. So he's been my sidekick for the most part for these last 6 to 8 months, which has been amazing. And I have also quite the amazing boyfriend who has been by my side for 12 and a half years now, who's also in real estate, and we make a pretty good team. So I started off, like I said, a little over 15 years ago in a small little company, and switched over to Century 21 Advantage, moved over there, and about a year and a half ago, they merged with Century 21 All Points. So I've been with Century 21 my entire career for the most part. And it has been quite the experience, and it's definitely my second family. So you ask if I have any acting experience. Cannot say I do. Aside from watching both my kids grow up in drama and theater, and that's the extent of my experience, just watching them and rooting them on. But hey, it's never too late to try or to start. So why did I go into real estate? So my current house that I'm in, I purchased in 2002. During that time, of course, I didn't have my real estate license, and I was a stay-at-home mom. I used to be in the insurance field and was fortunate enough to stay home when they were young. And when we purchased our house in 2002, my real estate agent probably found me more annoying than anything else because I was on top of everything. I was hands-on probably more than I should be. And I just found it fascinating. I loved it. It just was something that I felt drawn to. And the day of the closing, we actually sat there and my agent told me, you really should consider going into real estate. And something clicked, and here we are. So 15 and a half years later, and I'm still loving it. Love every aspect of it. It's definitely what I was meant to do. So you asked me to define relentless. First thing that came to my mind was me. If you see the bags under my eyes, I live and breathe real estate. I dream real estate. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking of real estate. So it's always on my brain. I take it very seriously. It's just something that I love, which makes it easy. But I always strive to, go above and beyond. My clients are my everything. I try to make every single one of my clients feel as if they're my only client. That is my goal. I thrive for that. I shoot for that. I always tell them that it may take 5 or 50 houses before we find the right one, but we'll find it. It may take 1 week. It may take 1 year, if not more. But it's going to happen, and we're going to know it as soon as we walk in. So I always make sure that I tell them that they should never settle. It's the biggest investment they ever make. So I do my best to make everybody happy and make sure that no one ever has any regrets, and that's my goal. I guide them through the entire process from start to finish, from the initial meeting to explaining to them how it's going to be, but never expect them to remember every step of the way. So of course I'm there guiding them through, once we find the house and we go under contract, it's then the inspections and it's the mortgage and then attorneys, and so it's a process, and they need to be guided through it. So I am there. I am never stopping until we leave the closing table. That's just something, and I always make sure they leave happy. That's my goal. So me, I'm relentless. I'm always there for my clients. I always vowed when I got into this business that I would always be responsive. I would treat everybody the way I would want to be treated. Be on top of it, and not make people wait. If they text me at 6:30 in the morning and I'm awake, I'm going to respond. If they text me at 10 o'clock at night and I'm awake, I will respond. They're obviously texting me for a reason, so they're nervous about something or inquiring about something. So, but I take pride in that because it's gotten me where I am, and it's truly shown to be foolproof. So I actually had to laugh when I read what is the craziest thing that you've ever done for a client. So no joke, it was last Friday, and we were doing a walkthrough, and the instructions were that the lockbox was off, but the door would be unlocked for us. Of course, we got to the house and all the doors were locked, and there was no lockbox, no keys, no nothing, but we look on the counter inside the house and there's all the keys sitting there. So what do? We still have to do our walkthrough. So there was an air conditioner in the front window, and managed to pop that out. My client actually had a stool in her car, and so skirt and all, crawled through the window and we got ourselves in. Luckily, nobody called the police, and we did our walkthrough and closed successfully. So the favorite part of working for Century 21, I've got to be honest with you, I've worked for Century 21 for 15 years now. I've never even entertained going elsewhere. It's been my second home. The foundation that they have is incredible. The opportunities they have is incredible. Look where I am right now. I'm videotaping. Remax wouldn't be doing that, would they? But anyway, I've had many opportunities to go elsewhere, but I wouldn't even entertain it. This is my home. And especially my brokers. They're amazing. And then on top of it, you always want the best for your children, and seeing that my son Jason just got his license, the opportunities and the training and everything they have for him, I'm so happy for that opportunity for him. So Century 21 has proven to be one of the top-notch agencies, and I'm proud to be a part of it. So you ask what I would do if I wasn't doing real estate, what I would do for work. So that was kind of hard because I never really thought about anything else but real estate. But if I were, I get up every morning and I try to do my 5-mile run. That's something that's really important to me. It's my time. I give myself about an hour a day, and it's my time. It starts my day off amazing. I'm ready to face the day at that point. And so for me, if I were to do anything else, possibly a personal trainer or teach a class, it's a little escape, and I would love to bring that to others. So you ask why you should pick me? Because I want you to. I've always raved about my job to my clients, to family, and always had nothing but great things to say about Century 21. And what other better way than to say it on TV? And the best part is you don't even have to fly me out. I live 45 minutes from the Bristol headquarters, so even better. But anyway, thank you very much for this opportunity, and I certainly hope to hear from you soon. Have a great night.